class. I am still Mr. AO. Remember last week we talked about converting word problem into an equation, and we're able to solve that. I believe by now you should have been able to solve simple equation involving word problems. But today we shall be starting a new topic, which is numbers in base 2, or otherwise called binary number. Now, there are two basic most important number base in the world used by human and computer. Base 10 number is being used by us, that's human, in our everyday calculation or everyday arithmetic, while the computer makes use of base 2, which is binary number. That's to convert anything typed into it, process it into base 2 before it can give us the information. Now let's quickly look at the lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to convert base 10 numerals to base 2 numerals, convert base 2 numerals to base 10 numerals. These are the two basic lesson objectives, which I believe by the end of the lesson, you will be able to perform the operations. Now let's go to our lesson in detail. So we have binary numbers. The binary number system, also called base 2 number system, is a method of representing numbers that count by using combination of two numerals, that is 0 and 1. Now, our binary number comprise only two numbers, which is 0 and 1. So in your binary number, you can see any number that exceeds 1 and that goes below 0. So it has only two distinct factors, which is 0 and 1. Let's move to the first 10 binary numbers are. You can see at the top of the table we have base 2, and below it we have base 10. So these are the conversions. When we have 1 in base 2, that is 1 in base 10. When we have 1 0 in base 2, we can't call it 10 because it is not a base 10 number. So we call it 1 0 in base 2, we have 2 in base 10. When we have 1 1 in base 2, we have 3 in base 10. When we have 1 0 0 in base 2, we have 4 in base 10. When we have 1 0 1 in base 2, we have 5 in base 10. When we have 1 1 0 in base 2, that will give us 6 in base 10. When we have 1 1 1 in base 2, that will give us 7 in base 10. When we have 1 0 0 0 in base 2, that is 8 in base 10. When we have 1 0 0 1 in base 2, that will give us 9 in base 10. And when we have 1 0 1 0 in base 2, that will give us 10 in base 10. Conversion of base 10 numerals to base 2 numerals. Example, convert the following base 2 to base 2 numerals. So that is, we want to convert, we want to change number in base 10 to numbers in base 2. So the examples, we have 15 base 10, 275 base 10, and we have 132 base 10. The first one we have is 2 is 15. Now you can see on the left hand side we have 2, which is a divisor, the number we are converting the base 10 number to, and on the right hand side we have our 15, which is that number in base 10. So what we are going to do, we are going to divide it until we get to 0, and we'll also write the remainder beside it. 15 divided by 2 gives us 7 remainder 1. 7 divided by 2 gives us 3 remainder 1. 3 divided by 2 gives us 1 remainder 1, while 1 divided by 2 gives us 0 remainder 1. You know we cannot, 1 is not divisible by 2, so you have to write the 0 and keep the 1 as the remainder. Now, very important, check the direction of the arrow. You can see that the direction of the arrow starts from the bottom to the top. So it means you are going to start writing your number in base 2 from the bottom to the top. That is 1 1 1 1. It means our 15 base 10 gives us 1 1 1 1 base 2. Let's go to the next slide to solve example B and C. Now 275 base 10. So we have the 275 as the number we are converting to base 10, and 2 as the number which we want to convert the 275 to. Now let's pick this one after the other because of the largeness of the number. We have 275. So 2 divided by 2 gives us 1. 7 divided by 2 gives us 3, remainder 1. So 15 divided by 2 gives us 7 and remainder 1. So our 275 divided by 2 gives us 137, remainder 1. Then 137 divided by 2 gives us 68, remainder 1. 68 divided by 2 gives us 34, remainder 1. 34 divided by 2 gives us 17, remainder 1. 8 divided by 2 gives us, 17 divided by 2 gives us 8, remainder 1. 8 divided by 2 gives us 4, remainder 0. 4 divided by 2 gives us 2, remainder 0. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1, remainder 0. And 1 divided by 2 gives us 0, remainder 1. Please take note of the direction of the arrow again. This is very important. So we have 275 base 10 equals to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 base 2. Now this last example in this session, we have 132 divided by 2. So we have 13 divided by 2 gives us 6. So we carry 1. That one will give us 12. 12 divided by 6 by 2 gives us 6. So we have 66, remainder 0. 66 divided by 2 gives us 33, remainder 0. So 33 divided by 2 gives us 16. We have remainder 1. 16 divided by 2 gives us 8, remainder 0. 8 divided by 2 gives us 4, remainder 0. 4 divided by 2 gives us 2, remainder 0. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1, remainder 0. And 1 divided by 2 gives us 0, remainder 1. Please, you can also see the direction of the arrow. So you have 132 base 10 equals to 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 base 2. So that is how to convert base 10 to binary number. Now let's move to the next objective. Conversion of base 2 numerals to base 10 numerals. Example, convert the following to base 10 numerals. So we have the first one, which is A1001 base 2, 1110 base 2, 11001 base 2. So solution. So the first one, we have 1001 base 2. You can see a set of number and an arrow on top of the example. What this is saying is that we will number the number we are converting from 0. So we start from the right hand side. Look at the direction of the arrow to the left hand side. So we start from 0, 1, 2, and 3. Remember again, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Because we are only having 4 numbers, you can have more than that. The number can continue based on the base 2 number you are converting to base 10. So here we have 1 times 2. Remember, 2 is the base. And the first number we have here, the power of that number is 3. So that's 1 times 2 raised to the power of the power. That is 3. The next number is 0, which is 0 times 2 raised to the power 2. The power of that 0, second number is 2. Then we have 0 times 2 raised to the power 1. You can see that the power of this second to the last number is 1. And we have 1 times 2 raised to the power 0, which is the last one. And here we have 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8. Plus 0 times 2 times 2, 4. Plus 0 times 2 raised to the power 1 is 2. Plus anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So we have 1 times 1. Here you have 8 plus 0 plus 1, which is 9 base 10. It means our 1001 base 2 equals to 9 base 10. Next example, second example, you have 1110 base 2. So we are also converting this to base 10. So you can also see that we have 4 numbers in base 2, which is 1110. Please note the direction of the arrow. So from the right to the left. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1 times 2 raised to the power 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power 0. So we have 2 raised to the power 3, that is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8 plus 1 times 4 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 1. So we have 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0, which is 14 base 10. Now let's move to the last slide, which is the last example. So we have 4 we have 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 base 2. So here we are having 5 numbers. So our labeling will now be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're having 1 times 2 raised to the power 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 0. So we have 1 times 2 raised to the power 4, that's 1 times 16, that is 2 times 2 is equals to 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16. Then we have plus 1 times 8 plus 0 times 4 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 1. So 1 times 16 is 16 plus 1 times 8 is 8 plus 0 times 4, that is 0. 0 plus 0 times 2, which is 0, plus 1 times 1, which is 1. So 16 plus 8, that is 24 plus 1, and that is 25. So this is how we convert numbers from base 2 to base 10. So far, so good in the class. We have learned how to convert from base 10 to base 2 and how to convert from base 2 to base 10. Your questions will be dropped in the class. Thank you for listening. God bless you. We shall meet again next week by God's grace. Have